The play is called Having Hope at Home, and it's the story of a young woman who is pregnant and wants to have a baby with a midwife, but her father is an obstetrics doctor, and he's got very fixed ideas about having babies in hospital. So she doesn't tell him that she's having a midwife, but she invites the parents to dinner to show that she's fully capable, and in the middle of dinner goes into labor. And then, so we get the fight between the midwife and the doctor, and her daughter's values over the mother's values, and it's a comedy, but it raises some interesting issues. Everything has to be as true as you can make it. There's often a tendency in comedy to play out to the audience and to play it in a comedic way. But my job is to hold the actors into the truth of the situation and the reality, and let the lines and the situation carry the comedy. What I want, and I think this play is loaded with, are moments of recognition. An audience will laugh when they see something they recognize. You know, that's your mother. You know, that's what we're conveying to the audience, and that's why it's a good play. Because all those resonances about lived human behavior in ways we've all been through, about being parents and grandparents and having babies and having fights in families and having resolutions in families and keeping secrets in families. It's about 3 generations of a family and the birth of a new baby into that family, and how that is going to be in the process of that sets up volcanic movements all the way through all 3 levels of the family. And we learn about how the father, or the grandfather in this case, and his son have never really talked because he's a farmer and his son was more of a book learner and went on to become a doctor. And the son has never heard his father say he was proud of him until he forces it out of him. We all recognize those moments. So come see a family at work, see a family that tears itself apart, then puts itself back together and is stronger.